how to remove toxic people from your life. Hello, all you beautiful souls out there in my social media family. How are you doing today? My name is Chris, and I'm here to help you find your happiness. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to remove toxic people from your life. Now, the inspiration for this video is I was watching Gary Vee on TikTok earlier today, and he said something that really resonated with me. And the technique about removing people from our lives is so simple, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. But yet, for some reason, it's extremely difficult for a lot of us to actually do it. So what is that technique? I'm going to show you real quick. Ready? All right, so a lot of you guys are probably sitting there wondering, like, what the heck is that? Literally, it's saying peace out. It's deuces, whatever you want to call it. See you later, sayonara, goodbye, however you want to put it, adios. It's literally removing yourself from the surroundings of those people. And it's so simple. Like, you saw how I just walked away. That's how easy it is to remove toxic people from your life. But I've been there. I know that obviously if we're in a committed relationship, if we're in a marriage, you know, the longer that we've been in that relationship, it's that much more difficult to actually remove ourselves away from those toxic people. But yet, at the same token, I want to ask you one question right now. What's more important, your happiness or somebody else's happiness at your expense? I'm sure the answer to that's pretty simple. It's obviously your happiness is more important than putting yourself in a position that's causing you pain and suffering just to make somebody else happy. So I want you to understand that no matter how difficult it may be, if that other person is not taking the steps that are making the relationship better, it is to your benefit to remove yourself and remove that person out of your life. And with the exact opposite, it's to your detriment to stay there in that relationship when it's causing you pain and suffering. And even more so if it's an abusive relationship where they're physically abusive to you, that's even a bigger reason to step away from that situation and literally remove yourself from the situation. Now, understand, if you're a female out there, you may be scared, mostly if you've been in a marriage for a long time or in a relationship, you know, committed relationship for a long time. I know that you might be scared, not realizing that, you know, where to go, or mostly if your significant other is the main provider for you. And I'm here to tell you that regardless of where you live, that there's places that will help you out. They'll give you shelter, they'll give you food, they'll help you find a job if you're not currently working. So there is hope, and there is, you know, places out there that can help you. And for you men out there that are in relationships where you're with a female that's, you know, could be physically or even emotionally, verbally abusive, you know, that's the type of relationship that I was in before. And for me, because it was a long-term relationship, not necessarily a long-term relationship, but long enough to where I had invested so much of my emotions and so much of my time into saving the relationship that it was difficult for me to step away from it, because I was, for some reason, thought that if I just continued to show that person how much I love them by continuing to put up with all the bullshit that they were putting me through, that they would eventually get it. And unfortunately, the exact opposite happens when we do that. The people end up looking at that kindness as a weakness, and they exploit it. They end up looking at the tolerance as ignorance, and they exploit it. So therefore, again, the easiest way to remove toxic people from your life is to remove yourself from that relationship or that situation, because doesn't necessarily have to be a significant other. It could be siblings, it could be family, like a mom and dad, aunt or uncle. And again, like, you know, I'm here as living proof to tell you that it does get better on the other side. And although it may be painful to remove yourself from that situation in the beginning, once you do, you'll start to find that inner peace, which will lead to inner happiness, which will lead to self-love, self-respect, and self-acceptance. And those are the things that I've been able to find by removing myself away from situations that were toxic and removing toxic people from my life. And that is exactly what I hope for you. All right, everybody, I hope you found the video helpful. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. And please go ahead and click that subscribe button as well. It would really mean a lot to me. And aside from that, please share this video with somebody who you think might benefit from it, because we never know when the right words from the right people will hit somebody at the right time and help them find their happiness. Until next time, I'm sending you all much love. Namaste.